so much. But welcome on stage, Queen Roots, Love, and Udoka. Feel free to chime in. I think I saw you unmute, Queen Roots. So welcome, welcome.
Hi, ladies. Oof, my God. I was in the room last night and kind of shared my spiel, and I kind of want to echo the same sentiments here, guys. I am in Miami and I live in one of the condominiums here. And I had a experience maybe a couple of years ago with a Latinx woman who was using the N word amongst myself and a couple of black women on the elevator. And one of the black women asked her not to use it. But of course, she said, I have black friends and I used to date black men and I could use the word. And the niggas downstairs need to get it together. And they're referring to the Haitian security guards downstairs. And so there was a little back and forth. And by the time these black women were getting off the elevator, Latinx woman says, "Bye, niggas." So, of course, one of the black women turned around and knock her out, right? And of course, I'm going to stay on the elevator so I can go ahead and write this report up real quick. And of course, it's recorded. When we came off the elevator and they saw the woman acting hysterical, the black men that were around pulled out their phones. Her Latinx counterpart saw me and walked up on me. And I let him know whatever you gonna do is gonna be caught on camera and I'll see you in court. Of course, he understood English at that point, and that was fine. When we got outside to do the police report, there were both black and Latinx officers out there, and the black men that were jogging or riding by stopped and they pulled out their phones. The only people that were standing in the gap, really trying to peep the situation just to make sure that the group of women were okay, were the black women who happened to be walking by and they were on vacation. And one of them happened to be an attorney. And so she gave them her contact information. And as far as I could recall, there wasn't a major court date or whatever. Like, we were able to pull the camera, and the facts were there that it was a form of harassment, and she pursued with hurling her insults. But basically, that was, in the pride of Miami, where you can be what you want to be and everything doesn't look at as it appears, and you have a Latinx woman telling a group of black women, including myself, that she can use nigga because she used to date black men and she has black friends and they don't have a problem with it. All right. And of course, there was no advocacy, like I said, outside of the black women who were standing there. And so I feel like in this situation where you have I am assuming that she's white presenting, but could be anything, because that definitely is the case. Blue eyes and blonde hair here don't make you a white woman, but they can check off as white even if they are Hispanic. Um, you know, you can get away with a lot that black women will be reprimanding. So they like to put things on the news like spring break, right? Um, and in Miami Beach, so that you can see the black people acting like hoodlums, but they don't televise other shit that pop off each and every day in rural Miami, lower Miami, North Miami. No, they don't put those things at the front because they want to perpetuate an image. And so that I came to Miami to partake in my rest and be invisible. I didn't want to march for nobody. I just want to come here, work my job, mind my business, enjoy my view, and keep it pushing. But as of lately, there have been a lot of incidences where black women have had to come to the forefront, and it's just us at the forefront. It's nobody else. Everyone else is making a mockery of the situation. No one else considers us in our situation. But the minute that it happens to a black man, whether he chooses us or not, he is looking to us for refuge. And I think it's unfortunate in this situation that this man has lost his life. But when you are literally putting out on Twitter that white titties are better than black titties, I don't know what kind of Jesus these men think that black women are praying to nowadays, because it sure isn't the one that Big Mama and them used to pray to, that would tolerate the disrespect and give you a million passes. So, if you guys, if your cousins and them want to keep bringing the mixed chicks and other chicks to the family cookouts and stuff, and you want to give them the black pass, by all means do so, but they need to be up there at the front lines. um protesting on your behalf. They need to put some skin in the game. Black women, as these women have already said, need to be at the house. We need to be chilling. We need to be tending to the gardens and minding our business, because it does not make any sense that every time something pops off of Black men who are very clear about their distaste for us, it's our automatic default responsibility to show up and stand in the gap for these men. When I was going through it, men wanted to pull out their cell phones, and I barely had anything to do with the situation. There is no assumed innocence for Black women. You're guilty